We're making Rasmalai ice cream. Creamy, rich, delicious, and you won't even have to visit your local Indian sweet shop. Rasmalai in the form of ice cream is one of the most delicious things. It takes about 10 minutes to prep, 2 hours in the freezer, and you have the most luscious, rich ice cream that is totally reminiscent of the Indian dessert. So the very first thing that we're gonna do is work with our cream. I have a few tablespoons of cream here that I've just heated up, and to it I'm going to add a big pinch of saffron, one of the world's most expensive spices, and we're gonna stir it and let it bloom for about 10 minutes so that it can release all of its beautiful fragrance and aroma. Now I'm going to take my cold cream, pour it into a bowl, and we're gonna whip it up until it forms nice stiff peaks. So now we're gonna create the flavor base for our ice cream, and this is a no churn ice cream. So we're using some sweetened condensed milk, which is gonna give us some beautiful sweetness as well as a silky texture. To that, I'm gonna add some ricotta. This is what's gonna give us the flavor of rasmalai, that paneer coming through, nice and rich and creamy. And then I'm gonna pour in my steeped cream that has the saffron in it, and we're gonna season things up with a little bit of cardamom. Now we're gonna whisk that mixture all together until it's nice and smooth. So we have our condensed milk mixture, we have our whipped cream, and now is when both worlds will collide in a very, very good way. So we're just gonna pour the condensed milk mixture into the whipped cream and then gently fold it to incorporate. You wanna make sure you don't do this too vigorously because you wanna retain as much air in there as possible. I'm also gonna add a few pistachios to a blender and pulse them until they're coarsely ground. And now we're ready to put our ice cream together. I'm going to pour half of my ice cream base into a large loaf tin and then sprinkle over some slivered almonds as well as half of the pistachios. I'm gonna swirl that through with a chopstick. Now the rest of the ice cream base goes over the top. I'm gonna sprinkle over more nuts and then place a little bit of plastic wrap over the top as well as aluminum foil. And this is gonna go straight into the freezer for about 2 to 3 hours to set up. Then all you have to do is scoop it out into a nice bowl, garnish with more nuts, and it's ready to serve. All right, I wanna get a little bit of everything, all the nuts. Oh my gosh, it looks so creamy. This ice cream, you have to make it. This tastes like ice cream that's been prepared in an ice cream maker, but it hasn't. Unreal to me because it is so creamy, so dreamy. The ricotta in here is the game changer. That little bit of grittiness and the creaminess is so reminiscent of a traditional rasmalai, but without all the effort of making homemade paneer. Now paired with the floral cardamom and the saffron and those buttery crunchy nuts, you guys, you have a winning combo on your hands and you have to try this recipe at home. Making ice cream could not be simpler, but take it to the next level by flavoring it like rasmalai.